Hello Year 7, welcome back to Food Technology. Today you're going to be starting a new topic. It's called Design Briefs and the Design Process. This is your assessment cover sheet. Please scroll down to page 2. On page 2 you'll see the assessment rubric for this learning task. There are 5 different categories that we're going to be marking you on with a maximum of 4 marks per category for a total of 20. I suggest that you carefully have a look at some of the information on this page, as it will help you maximise the most marks for this assignment. Let's begin. On page 3, you're going to see the start. This task is going to be starting the 24th of August. The very first thing that you have is a link to some literacy strategy reminders. These are the things that you have been learning in literacy class at the start of the year and in semester 1. I suggest that you have a look at those. There is a video recording that goes through those for you. The learning intention today is to gain an understanding of the design process and design briefs. The success criteria is I can demonstrate my understanding of design process and design briefs by completing the activities in the booklet. Design process. New food products and meal ideas seem to appear in the supermarkets every day. Food manufacturers respond to the needs of consumers by designing and producing new snack foods, frozen foods, convenience foods, instant meals, and beverages. Whenever a new product is designed and produced, the manufacturer begins by developing a design brief. Once the design brief has been established, the manufacturer uses the design process, which involves the 4 key stages: investigating, designing, producing, and evaluating, to enable them to design and produce a product that best meets the needs of the consumer. Please complete the following by writing the correct stage of the design process next to its number. What you need to do is you need to type in here, stage 1, what is it? Stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. You'll find the answers to that in this text that I just read out for you. Let's continue. Looking at the diagram on the next page, think about what you think it is telling you. Record your response in the space below provided. Let's have a look. So here we have a little diagram, okay? The arrows go around this way. They are a little bit faint, but trust me, that's the direction that they go. We have design brief in the middle. Who, what, when, why, and where. We have investigating and designing, producing, analysing, and evaluating. Your task is to have a look at this diagram and tell me in your own words what you think this is telling us. Let's continue. The next little bit of text we're going to be reading is about the design brief. The design brief is the focal point of the design process. It includes all of the important information required to develop the new product, whether it is for a single food item or a whole meal for the family. When designers are developing a design brief, they need to include information about who, what, when, why, and where of the new product. For example, the brief includes information about who the new product is aimed at, such as children. It also provides information about what type of product will be developed. For example, a new savoury snack for children. These factors or specifications are often called constraints, as they are factors that the product must comply with. Other factors or specifications may be considerations, such as season of the year, or skills of the chef, or details about the consumer may also be included in the design brief. These factors may influence the design and the development of the product. On the next page, page 5, we have this really good diagram which kind of explains all that. So we have specifications in the middle, and then around the outside we have all the different options that we have. time, season, theme, nutrition, sensory properties, people, occasion, and there's more information in detail around those headings. So what is another word that would mean the same thing as must comply with? I'll give you a hint. It starts with R. If you said rule, you are correct. So must comply is a rule, okay? So a constraint is a rule. You must follow it. What is the meaning of the word consideration? The hint I'm going to give you, it starts with O, and it's an option. It's something you can choose from, okay? So we have constraint is a rule. A consideration is an option. Once you've finished that, I want you to have a look at this lovely YouTube clip, okay? This is on the design process, and this will give you a visual of what we've been talking about today. Once you have looked at that video, you come back to this document, and then you're going to complete your vocabulary words for this week. This is your exit ticket. So you're going to click on the link, open it up into a new tab, and here you'll find your smart spelling. Part of the process at Meadow Lakes P12 College is that we use smart spelling, and it starts SMART. So S is for say the word. Okay, so the words that you guys are going to be looking at today: design, process, brief, investigation, producing, evaluating, manufacturer. So the M stands for understanding the meaning of the word. To design is to make drawings, preliminary sketches, or plans. Process is a continuous action, operation, or series of steps taking place in a definite manner. Design brief, a concise statement clarifying the project task and defining the needs or opportunity to be resolved. Investigation, a searching inquiry of ascertaining facts, details, or careful examination. Producing is to make or manufacture. Evaluating measures performance against established criteria. It estimates the nature and quality. Ability, extent, or significance to make a judgment, determining its value. Manufacturer, the making of goods by manual labour or by machinery, especially on a large scale. So there are other meanings. Now we come to the A, analyse, the parts of words, syllables, sounds, and letters. If you cannot remember how to do this task, there is a video link here for you. This should help you with the process. I encourage you to click on that and watch how to do that. Moving down the page, R is for remember. Remember which part of the word might be tricky when you spell it, and that is that last little column on your analyze sheet. And then the last one is T for teach. Teach the word to somebody else. You are required to write each word in a sentence. Can I please encourage you to make sure you use correct punctuation, capital letters, and full stops. Once you have completed your exit ticket task, you can click back out and go back to the original document. And then you are complete and finished for this week. I'll see you next week.